Hello students, in this session let us recall Chapter 10 Flow of Controls. Today we will learn about for loop, then nesting of loops and last jump statements. First we will learn about for loop, and this is the syntax for loop. For initialization semicolon, next test expression semicolon and last update expression. Here the initialization part is executed only once, that is when the loop is executed for the first time. Next text expression is evaluated and the body of the loop is executed only if the condition is true. Next update expression. Here the control variable is incremented and the text expression will be evaluated before the body of the loop is executed, and the loop will be terminated when the text condition evaluates to false. So this is the working of for loop. Now look at this example program for loop. Always the program starts with the first 3 lines, and next for int I is equal to 1. Here I am initializing the I variable as 1, and next I am checking the condition whether I is less than or equal to 3. Here what is the I value? 1. 1 is less than or equal to 3. Yes. So it will enter into the loop, and here cout/n computer is given, so that line will be displayed. And next I have to increment the I value. I plus plus means I is equal to I plus 1. So what is the current I value now? 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So next again I have to check the condition whether 2 is less than or equal to 3. Yes, here it is less than 3. So it will enter into the loop and print computer in the next line. Next again I have to increment the I value. So what is the I value currently? 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Next again I have to check the condition whether 3 is less than or equal to 3. Yes, here 3 is equal to 3. So it will enter into the loop and print computer in the last line. And next again I have to increment the I value. So what is the I value currently? 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Next again I am checking the condition whether 4 is less than or equal to 3. Here the condition is false because 4 is greater than 3. So it will terminate from the current loop. So this is the working of for loop. Next, nesting of loops. A loop which contains another loop is called as nested loop. So a loop exists inside the body of another loop, then it is called as nested loop. Here in this example, a for loop is nested within the while loop. Like that we can nest a for loop within for loop and while loop within another while loop and so on. So a loop which contains another loop is called as nested loop. Next, jump statements. Jump statements are used to interrupt the normal flow of program, and there are 3 types of jump statements. First, go to statement, then break statement, and last continue statement. First, go to statement. The go to statement is a control statement which is used to transfer the control from one place to another place without any condition in a program. So when go to statement is encountered, the control jumps to the corresponding label mentioned in the goto. And in the given syntax, the label is an identifier. So, when goto label is encountered, the control of program jumps to label and executes the code below it. So, this is the purpose of goto statement. Next, break statement. A break statement is a jump statement which terminates the execution of loop and the control is transferred to resume normal after the body of the loop. So, when the break statement is encountered inside a loop, the loop is immediately terminated and program control resumes at the next statement following the loop. So, this can also be used to terminate a case in the switch statement. Already we had discussed about this break statement in your last class also. And the last one is continue statement. Continue is not used to terminate the execution of loop and it skips the iteration. So, the continue statement works somewhat like the break statement, but instead of forcing termination, it continues to force the next iteration of the loop to take place, skipping any code in between. Next, continue is only used in loops. It is not used in switch case. So, this continue statement can be used in while, do while and for loop, but it cannot be used in switch case statements. So, this is the use of continue statement. Next, today's assignment question is explain for loop with an example. So, with this I conclude our class today. Thank you.